welcome back to the GSL Codes.
Yes, it is good to be back. But I gotta say, it's not good to be Rain right now.
Well, he's in a tough spot, Tasteless, and it's too bad because that first game he just got a little bit behind. Soulkey was on top of absolutely everything. Rain played quite well, but ended up losing. And then that second game, what can I say, Tasteless? He had 3 observers sitting at home. If those had been spread around near his army and he had brought those in, probably a victory.
That game is going to haunt Rain for a while if he doesn't make it to the round of 4 here. He has to win the next 3 games in a row. No mistakes allowed now. Soulkey in a very big lead here, looking unstoppable.
He's looking poised to win another championship, Tasteless.
Yeah.
He just looks too strong. Well, Polar Night is our next map. This is kind of an interesting one.
Polar Night here. Rain could have won that second game, man. He could have done it. But the observers have to be paired with the army.
Yes.
Observers, and they were not.
Yeah. An army without observers is an army that can't see cloak units.
This is true. Whoa. Whoa, Socrates. Whoa, Confucius. All right. Game number 3 is here. Rain has to come back, or Soulkey will be going on to the round of 4 here in the GSL Code S.
Fuchsia says, observer for cloak.
In the south, we have our Zerg player looking unstoppable. He is
Wongjin Star Soulkey.
Taste Fuchsia says, man cannot play Starcraft with clenched fists. In the north, he needs to turn this around. He is
SK Telecom T1 Rain.
I don't know about that, Tasteless. Hydra was pretty good, and I'm pretty sure he played with clenched fists.
The Kraken.
Yeah.
You remember that? Have you seen my leather Kraken?
Yeah, that was so funny.
That was like dying. All right. We got people supporting Rain here. Oh, nice, from Austria. Welcome.
Yeah, a lot of Rain support.
Good thing I read that twice. I've been like, well, people from Australia. I've done that before. I haven't just glanced at it real fast. Now we have a gateway, probably the gateway expand here.
Nice quick pool coming down here from Soulkey. All right. Kind of mixing it up a little bit.
All right, support from Canada here.
Oh, it's Canada versus Australia.
All right.
Don't those two just equal each other out? Oh, it's Austria.
It's Austria.
Oh, I thought you said Australia.
I almost said Australia. It's Austria. No, it's Canada against Austria.
Never mind, because Australia and Canada are basically like one is upside down Canada, the other one is right side up Australia.
Well.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Well, we got a very international audience.
One's hot and poisonous, the other one's cold and safe. Like
Now, we got the core coming in here. This map is special in the sense that you can be blindsided with drops, whether that be War Prism Harass or Zerg literally dropping his entire army in your base, or the same with Air Harass. From basically any angle, except, well, actually, even from the bottom. You know what? I'm going to say even from the bottom.
Well, I'm just, I'm curious as to what the plan is here from Soulkey exactly. Because he's opened a bit different. I think that was just kind of a safety build. He doesn't want to be cannon rushed. Kind of awkward architecture behind the minerals, although they did fix what it was before. It was like a 2-pylon cannon rush before.
Yeah.
It's not that anymore, but safe for him to get that. Could he get a cannon? No, he's not going to get it. So, like, it slows the pylon, which is nice, but overall, what is this going to do too much? I don't think so. I don't know.
Well, what it is I think it actually is going to, with the pylon delayed, the gateway wall is delayed as well.
Yeah, and he is mining gas, so he can get speed rather quickly. Take that third base if he so chooses, which I'm sure he will, because that would be really weird if he did something 2-base against Protoss. What does Rain do, though? I think he's just going to go Stargate.
I was going to say, I think Stargate into Phoenix.
I could see him. Well, hold on. He's actually started a Sentry. This is one thing I wouldn't be surprised to see on the map is a quick Warp Prism and trying to mess with that ramp because you can come in from so many different areas. So we could see that, actually. Okay, no, it's a Stargate. But it could be Stargate Phoenixes to clear the Overlords into, like the old Newkirk build. where you clear Overlords out with Phoenixes, you make sure that nothing can see you, and you fly across with your Warp Prism full of sentries. And
not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah,
as long as he avoids those watchtowers.
That's right.
The 2 eyes in the middle of the map.
This
is like it's kind of like an owl face, or maybe the butt of the owl, because that looks like a face sometimes too.
The butt of the owl?
Yeah, doesn't the owl have like a face on it, like with a design? Looks like it's. Isn't there an owl that looks like it has a face on its back or butt? Am I making?
Oh no, that's a type of bird, but it's not an owl.
Oh,
why would an owl need that? An owl is a predator.
Well, maybe it's like a tattoo. It's like cool, you know. It's like repping, you know.
I don't know how that would evolve, but okay.
I have an Artosis face on the back of my.
On your butt?
On my butt.
Scares away your predators?
Exactly, yeah.
Like, I just mooned them. And then they're like, oh no, it's Artosis!
He dropped his pants again! There's Artosis! He's there! Run, run, run!
Artosis getting there. I knew they were friends, but this is pushing it.
That's that one Overlord. There's a second one to the right. Let's see if he actually spots that one.
He'll be looking everywhere for these guys. Third base is going up for Soulkey. Still haven't seen exactly what Rain wants to do. It could be the same build as before as well with these quick sentries. He has just 2 here.
And unfortunately, yeah, he's not catching as many Overlords early on. It's nice if you can get 2 or 3 in a row real fast.
Yeah, that's always
nice. You can mess
nice.
up the rhythm of the Zerg's production.
The quicker you find those Overlords, the better it is. That's for sure. You know, there was a day, not too long ago, where Protosses would always wait till like 4 Phoenixes to move out.
Well, I think that was back when there was some element of surprise here or now. I mean, it's actually more important to just start killing off Overlords than it is to be like, God! Phoenixes! No way!
Whoa, good strat! Okay, well, the 3 Zealots are not going to do anything. In the meantime, Rain looks like he's doing basically the same build as we saw last game, which does not surprise me. This is basically the most solid way to play the matchup. Like you see most of the top Protosses do some variant of this most of the time.
All right, the Ling's now going to just run out here. He's just making sure he has control of when the next base is going to be taken. If he can get a probe, anything. Soulkey's been winning this with very small steps.
That is correct. By the way, he actually grabbed 5 Phoenixes this time, so a little bit different. Focusing a little bit more heavily on this harassment. And he's grabbing an Immortal right now. Doesn't necessarily mean anything, but there are some... Okay, and
he's going for Colossus here.
Yeah. There used to be some Phoenix into Immortal Colossus all-ins, but it doesn't look like that's what it is. As he's
nice catch. Actually got the Queen there. And it goes down.
All right, that's going to force some more spores at this point. You know, we got the damage in and kind of forced that afterwards, so everything's looking quite nice for Rain. Soulkey, in the meantime, just getting his Hydralisk range. Nothing too surprising here. Still no third base. Huh.
You know, he might go for a 2-base timing. I don't know.
He is. In fact, he is going for that older build. It's not exactly the same. This one's kind of cloaked in mystery a little bit. It is. Don't you laugh at me.
I don't know why. It's just funny the fact he's cloaked in mystery.
It is. That's, you gotta be sneaky and tricky about things sometimes.
And peppered in sneakiness.
A little bit.
Yes.
But it's
wrapped in deception.
No, it's not wrapped in deception.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What? Are you watching the same game as me? What?
Is he going to make a Nexus here?
Yeah, but I don't think this is going to be for mine. Like, I don't know if he'll cancel 100% or not, because sometimes you actually leave it up anyways. But yeah, no, this is kind of an interesting thing that we're watching here. It's, you know, as the observers, we can't quite exactly tell what's going on here. I do think he's definitely moving out, though, as this next Colossus pops out.
We're going to see something very quickly here, or this is going to be a very awkward expansion that probably will let Soulkey be fine. But yeah. I think we're both right here. He's going to do this timing push here.
Yeah,
Warp Gate's going to finish here. What he can do is, at last second, if he cancels it, boom, suddenly a big mineral boost here.
And we see sometimes the Protoss just leave it up anyways. It counts as supply and stuff and extra chrono boost, and you might end up using it later on. But if you do move out exactly as it finishes, you don't send any probes generally. Now, he's bringing out these Colossi he was hiding. The Thermal Lance is finishing up Tasteless. A lot of units.
On the back of this, there was a lot of droning up, and he made all the Overlords he's going to need for the rest of the game.
Yes.
So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's actually, this might be really effective.
Has he been tricked? There's 29 Lings and 10 Hydras out. That's certainly not enough to deal with this army. Let's see. The Phoenixes did a great job. 7 Corruptors coming out, a bunch of Roaches as well. Those Roaches going to be so important. Here we go. He's going to start hitting these 2 Spore Crawlers that got moved up, and they're going to be taken out without doing anything. Already looking pretty good for Rain.
He's moving forward now. The Hydra Den's being hit here. But an attack here from all sides now. Corruptors coming in here and targeting down these Colossi. They both get wiped out immediately.
Well, those Corruptors really did do their job. The Phoenix is helping out quite a bit, but he's kind of all over the place. He's throwing out force fields to the front. His army is fighting half of the front, half of the back.
You got Stalkers in the back here hitting the Corruptors after they don't matter anymore. There's nothing left in the air, and now it's just Stalkers here, and the Stalkers alone are not going to cut it. Oh, man, and with the creep out here, these Roaches are so fast.
They are, with Roach speed finished as well. Oh, he's trying to micro up a ramp. Not working out at all. He's just making Stalkers behind. That's not going to do it. Unfortunately, this is going to be the end of Rain's tournament.
This is it. Yeah, you're right. His tournament life is over with.
You got to put. Soulkey is a front runner for this season. After this match, I have to say, 3-0ing the best Protoss that there is.
Yeah,
it's pretty scary.
Making this look like it was the entire attempt to win this for Rain was so futile. Rain with actually a very well engineered. By the way, he did cancel that Nexus. I don't know if you mentioned that earlier, Joseph, but I was so focused on this actual timing. He did the Nexus cancel timing all in here. Soulkey actually banked up all the overlords he was going to need for the rest of the game in the meanwhile, and still managed to deflect this with a nice double-sided attack. So a flank, if you will.
The build that Rain did was not the most efficient and quickest way to do what he did. It was more based in trickery, but his third base was so slow for the modern age of PvZ that Soulkey, I think he was sniffing something out, like something was amiss.
I think he tried to pull out an anachronistic build in the hopes to catch Soulkey off guard. But again, it's anachronistic because people don't use it anymore, and it's there, and that's for a reason.
Mm-hmm. The Probe's coming out, fighting the Roaches anachronistically. And this is it, man. GG. Soulkey 3-0ing. Wow. I got to say, this day a little bit anticlimactic. I really liked all 6 games, but that is a quick day 1 round of 8.
Wow.
2 hours,
10 minutes.
Well.
There are going to be people that are probably going to normally tune in right about now because they didn't get off work at a certain time and can't. They're going to say, what? It's already done? The games were worth watching, though. Man, that was short.
Kind of great to see Soulkey doing so well. And, Rain, he keeps getting so close, Tasteless. Definitely amongst the very best players in the world. But when you have to hit Soulkey in the round of 8, that's like, whoever won this match basically has to look at this term and be like, okay, that was probably the hardest this is going to be.
Yeah. Soulkey looks like he may be going all the way here. We now have 2 of our 4 players here in the final 4.
Yeah, that's true. Deer and Soulkey both going up. Both looking just ridiculously good. Man, Deer versus Soulkey, that could be our finals, and that would actually be a very good one as well. In fact, I wouldn't even be too surprised if that was the finals.
Yeah, it certainly could be. Can't believe it was 2 3-0s.
No. I was actually really hoping that. I thought Soulkey was going to.
We were talking about this after the first best of 3s. We're like, well, it doesn't matter if it was short because no matter what happens, this series is going to be good. And even though we both thought Soulkey was probably going to win, I was thinking 3-2, 3-1. But Soulkey proved otherwise.
He was a bit too strong. I still think it should have been like a 3-1 or a 3-2. Rain.
Game number 2
especially.
Rain should have won. He had to have the Observer with his army. He didn't have it. So that leads us to our results. Rain winning and going on to the round of 4, as well as Deer, who also 3-0'd his opponent if you just now joined us.
Very quick day indeed. Good one, though. Good one. Quite enjoyed. Well, I guess that's about that. I mean, there's not even really that much to talk about, except make sure you tune in on Friday.
Yeah, Friday we're going to be doing the the other half, I should say, of the round of 8. And I think these matches are going to be a little bit closer. We'll see about Party and Sue, but I think that can be closer. Jock G against Maru. I have no idea who wins that.
That's
Jock G
hard.
is back. Maru's been really dominant, though, lately. And after that, we have Sue against Parting. Parting, the world champion of last year. And by the way, that'll be at 6 p.m., not 6:10.
That's right.
We've had minor alterations
Don't come
in the
10
schedule.
minutes late.
Yeah. Or you're going to miss out on us introing the show.
Well, you
and
better
I know
have a note
that's
from your
probably your favorite part.
No doubt. Welcome to Seoul, South Korea.
Greetings from Seoul, Korea,
Yeah.
where tasteosis. I need to get like a pull string doll. You know what I mean? Of stuff that I just say in the intro. In
Tasteless
fact, I'm
lineup
actually gonna get rich. All right, I'll see you guys later.
Tasteless lineup dolls. It's going to be the next big thing.
There you
The
go.
next Furby.
The next Tickle Me Elmo.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Cast Me Tasteless. Yeah, don't miss out on the GSTL.
Zubu vs. Seoul should be a really great match, no doubt about it. That's about it, man.
So there's not much more we can really say. Thank you so much for joining us today. The matches were short. We're sorry about that, but they were really good. The games themselves are very close. Join us again on Friday, 6 o'clock, not 6:10, Korean Standard Time. Great work, Artosis.
As well, Tasteless.
We
was a lot
love
of
you
fun.
guys. Good night.